Well, tonight we got a brand new Ed Sheeran project, his 8th studio album. It's called Play. Keeping it a whole buck, y'all. I mean, obviously I know who Ed Sheeran is. I mean, who the freak doesn't? But have I ever made it front to back on an Ed Sheeran project? I can't say so. So today we are making history, checking out some new Ed Sheeran, new album Play for the first time. 44 minutes, 44 seconds. Whole lot of fours going on right here. Okay. Yeah, looks like we got only 13 tracks. All right, so the only song I know off this project was Azizam, and holy cow, was that not a freaking hit. And honestly, if we're leaning a little bit more in that direction of pop, I am all here for it. But let's get this thing rolling. The first song's called Opening. How creative.
I'm too high to fly this plane, too fucked to drive this range. Can't remember the last time I was on my own without Kev. It's kinda strange, not be the same since 19. Not to push lie on a swing, I gotta wear disguises. I'm up for trading life sometimes, and I may surprise him. Every stadium, I played it, but I would still do it for free.
Oh, wow. Damn it, what an opening. Oh, wow. Dude, this thing started off with such a intimate type performance right here. I mean, right off bat, that line right there, I have cried tears at my brother's grave. Right there, from that line right there, I'm immediately just emotionally engaged at where Ed Sheeran's gone with this right here. This track just constantly progresses and changes. Just an extremely freaking passion-filled rap verse right there, where he's really going in on his battles, him coming up in the game, family turning their back, whether it's dealing with court cases, whether, you know what I'm saying? I mean, just it had so much confidence and so much grit within there. And then we move into that draw the line section and everything builds, and holy cow, that's a fire intro, bro. I mean, I do wonder what's that setting the stage for. This was called Sapphire. Who's that? I guess we diving into some Indian, Punjabi type of crossover right here with Arijit Singh. Don't y'all flame me now. I don't know how to pronounce these words, bruh. Words don't be pronouncing with the boy Mo Reacts. Oh my gosh, I love this chorus. I love the production. Obviously, you're getting that cultural crossover type of pop record right here. Magical's a good word to describe this record right here. Yes, it does feel like traditional type radio pop song, sure, but I love that record. I thought that was awesome. It's an easy listen, bro. I'm gonna save this one. Azizam.
Azizam.
Not gonna lie, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all might be upset at this take. I think this is my favorite song Ed Sheeran's ever made, bro. One of my favorite songs that I feel like we've gotten this summer so far. That chorus is such a freaking earworm, bro. You know, it's one that just gets driven into your brain, stuck in your head. You can't help but just want to repeat it and sing along. Apparently, this is a Persian crossover. We just got a bunch of crossover records. A bunch of cultures being brought to the production and styles and sounds. If so, bro, that's cool. I'm here for it. I am actually incredibly shocked. I looked this up, and apparently this peaked on the Billboard Hot 100 at number 28. I would think of this song at least landing in the top 5, at minimum landing in the top 5. For me, at least, when I think of summer 2025, this is a song that's gonna come to mind. I love this, and I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm 3 for 3 on saves. It's called Old Phone.
Couldn't tell the difference from the leeches. My close hand still holds some mates, but if I'm open, it gets smaller day by day.
How about the writing on this one? This right here is trying to revisit the past and being brought with the good, the bad, and the ugly. Just such vivid lines right here. Conversations with my dead friends. Message from all my exes. I feel an overwhelming sadness of the friends I do not have left. You know, it's a part of life. It's a part of growing. It's a part of this journey that we all go through. It's hard, man. I felt this one on a deeper level, as I feel like a lot of other people will too. Beautiful songwriting. This one's called Symmetry. I'm gonna save that. We 4 for 4, no doubt. Symmetry.
Keep me awake till darkness turns into day. Here, I don't care about time. Just give me your night.
Oh, okay. Definitely diving back into like the Indian bag and a little bit more of a like sexy, sensual type of like dance type vibe. I don't love it as much as I like the one I heard earlier. I believe it was Sapphire. Good chorus too, catchy. Not my favorite, but pretty freaking good. This one's called Camera.
I don't need a camera to capture this moment. I'll remember how you look tonight for all my life.
A song that feels like a moment in time, right? I don't need a camera to capture this moment. I'll remember how you look tonight for all of my life. Very beautiful writing right here. Kind of your standard love song, although I really enjoyed the like rasp. Like, I feel like it adds a little more oomph and like power. No, this one isn't one that I feel like I'm gonna be running up, but it's a song that I definitely feel like a lot of people will really enjoy. I think of Disney World for some reason, bro. The fireworks are going off and Mickey Mouse over there in the corner and Daffy Duck over there, you know, with his hat off smoking a blunt or something, bro. I don't know. A little bit on the sap side, of course, but you know what? Shoot. You know, I don't really have too much else to say. You know, you do you, Ed. In other words,
Give me now and then, give me promises, give me there's nothing to prove.
sweet song. Piano ballad. It's calm, it's chill, it's Ed Sheeran, guys. The freak you expect. I mean, about sounding like an Ed Sheeran song if I've ever heard one right here. Sounds about as Ed Sheeran as it gets on this one. I mean, you know, not for me, not one that I'm trying to return to. You know, it's sweet. You know what I'm saying? This is a little more.
I never want to see you again. I used to love you. Now every day I hate you just a little more. Life got better when I lost you.
You know, I mean, shoot, you're in a toxic relationship right here. I mean, who's gonna make a song like this better than Ed Sheeran, I guess? I mean, shoot, bro, like, goodness gracious, some of these lines are so telling and like, dang, hate to be this shawty right here. I used to love you, now every day I hate you a little more. Life got better when I lost you. Life got better when you was out the picture. I was entertained in this track right here. Not one that I specifically feel like I'm gonna be playlisting and running up. I love the little dun-dun-dun. I don't know, it's a little bit of nostalgic flair kind of thrown into this. Are we gonna get some more like Ed Sheeran rapping on this project? Great time around mid-album to actually bring a little bit more of that up in here. Well, hey, look, if you watch on the Patreon, I don't know if my editor is gonna keep this in, but if so, every now and then the boy Mo takes a little pee-pee break. All right, slowly.
I'm dying alive every time that you leave, 'cause a life without you's not one I want to live.
I mean, you know, it's an emotional cut from Ed Sheeran. I did enjoy the riffs in this right here. I like how it built. It sounds about as Ed Sheeran of a song as I feel like I'd ever hear an Ed Sheeran of a song. It's good. It's emotional. It's moving. Is it anything that stands out on this project? Nah. Maybe my least favorite. I don't know. Just felt kind of run of the mill. Don't Look Down.
It's almost over, don't look down.
No reason why I love this one so much. We got Fred again on the production right here. Oh man, this is a track that I almost feel like I could hear The Weeknd making. Such an earworm of a chorus right there. Like I feel like you could hear this track right here played in like a dark club or something like that with strobe lights and a whole lot of stuff going down. Other than Azizum, that might be my favorite, like at least a song that I'm gonna be returning to from this project. That one. It felt like Ed Sheeran was jumping outside of his comfort zone a little bit more than usual, you know? It felt like Ed Sheeran was trying something a little bit different. Dude, I'm running that up as soon as I get off this stream. Bro, that's going straight. That's going on loop. It's called The Vow.
I need you to know that beyond you having hope, that my vow to you is to love you and never let go.
I'm not a fan of the freaking sequencing on this project though, bro. Like, I don't know. I almost feel like a lot of Ed Sheeran's most ambitious moments are super highs, but then you get to a song like this, which is okay. Look, I get it. Dude, I mean, it's an emotional cut. The songwriting is fine. I can't help but hear in my head, if a man loves a woman, like that melody, for some reason, I'm drawing correlation with this. This is okay. It's a little safe. It's a little predictable when it comes to Ed Sheeran. It's all right. You know, I don't know. I'm just... That transition won't break, bro. For always.
I'm forever, I'm for always.
Now, I'm not a father yet, but I can imagine if I was, a song like this would get me a little choked up. This is one of those songs, while like the last one, it's a signature Ed Sheeran ballad type song, but I feel like the content matter, talking about his son, that I'm forever, I'm for always, from your first breath to my last day. Just such a sweet freaking song, and I feel like really portrays a father's love for their child. I was moved by that one. That was incredibly sweet. This is called Heaven.
Hold me in your arms, dance with me and sway as the sun closes on a beautiful day.
I will say I really enjoy the intro and the outro to this project. I mean, this is a phenomenal outro. I love the layering, bro. Something that I feel like Ed Sheeran does incredibly well in general, but especially on this project. All right, final thoughts. Not my favorite sequencing on a project I've heard this year, especially with the way some of it moved. It felt a little bit abrupt, a little bit in your face, and I don't know. Personally, I love the out of the box experimental, I guess I'd call it experimental type cuts from Ed, where we're diving into like different cultures, different sounds. I think about the Fred Again track. I think about the one where he's doing a little bit more like Indian type style. And there's others too. There's like 2 or 3 tracks that I feel like maybe feel a little bit bland in the scope. I really would like to see Ed maybe grasp onto some of these ideas that feel a little bit unfamiliar or uncomfortable or different. When Ed does kind of dive into some of these pockets, I feel like he hits a home run. I feel like he thrives in some of these elements and ideas. But look, we got good writing, we got good performances, we got multicultural bops going on in here, we got the ballads. I'm gonna set it 6.5. It's gonna be my resting ground with this one. Shout out Ed Sheeran. If you guys happen to enjoy this reaction, don't forget to smash that like button. Would you like to see me react some more Ed Sheeran up on the channel? Let me know down below in the comments. Maybe some albums, maybe some music videos, some singles. Let me know. Until next time, y'all, my name is M.O., and I'll catch y'all on the next one.